Doom is a first-person shooter video game which is set apart from the original Doom series. In this new installment, you must combine an arsenal of guns, upgrades, and the melee system in an attempt to destroy the enemy in the most brutal way possible. This game is also a marathon, so if at any point in time while in an enemy horde, if you find yourself stopping during battle, you will die, without a doubt. It is a very fast-paced shooter and you will find yourself in a lot of difficult battles. In the story mode, you will notice that you are working for the UAC this time around, but not exactly. The Doom guy seems to be somewhat reluctant in following orders from the UAC leaders. Doom guy seems very pissed off this time around, and even backlashes a lot when given certain mission objectives, which makes for a lot of funny cutscenes if you ask me. Where most Doom games lack in storytelling, this one makes up for it. It is very fun to see that id Software has added a great story for this game. You can also jump right into multiplayer at any time to dominate your rivals in an area-style combat. Apart from that, there's also Snap Map, which makes for some great creative maps. In this installment of Doom, you'll notice that the multiplayer kind of comes up short. You're kind of scrunched up into these small maps, and not to mention, player speeds are set very high, which makes for some very, very hard combat. Doom also has very long load times, which is very time constraining considering that this game is so hard. Some might argue that the mission structure can be kind of repetitive with what is called demon hordes. It is set up to where you have to find a gore nest and fight off waves of demons. Where many might say that this is repetitive, I found this to be quite intriguing and more fun than anything. Mission structure can be kind of repetitive and lackluster in a lot of places. Although veering off from the straight path, you will find a lot of cool extras like Doom Guy dolls and a whole new segment where they bring back classic Doom maps but revamped in a whole new way. Doom does amazing with gorgeous visuals and an outstanding soundtrack. The combat is absolutely magnificent and glory kills look absolutely beautiful. You'll notice that glory kills have very mission variants depending on where you aim your kill at. The game controls exceptionally well with amazing weapons and upgrades. Doom also has very entertaining enemies, but I found that there wasn't enough of these enemies. The only thing I could have found better is if id Software would have added more mini-bosses and more bosses altogether. You'll also find that there's great map designs all around in this entire game. Snap Map is a great bonus which works exceptionally well. You will notice that in Snap Map there are a lot of customization options for making maps, but also not a lot of options for making maps. If you're expecting something like Forge World from Halo, you're not going to get it. Although this map editor seems to be very easy to build upon. Some veterans of map making has definitely added some great maps to this game though. You will also see that the customization options for this game works exceptionally well. It's probably some of the best customization options for your player model that I've ever seen. You can add 2 skins to your player models and 2 skins to each gun. Not to mention headdresses and other armor to help along with this. Altogether, I find Doom to be exceptionally fun. Game Odyssey rates Doom 2016 8 out of 10 stars.